So today is a really beautiful morning. I'm out I'm out at the Hangang Park, and I think I'm going to do something a little bit different today. Something I've been wanting to do for a while now. And Hangang has about maybe 8 or 9 or 10 bridges that connect the north and the south of Seoul. And so what I'm going to try to do today is every time I come across a bridge, I'm going to try to cross it. So I'm just now into day 14 actually of my 30-day fitness challenge. I've been doing something every day, whether it's going for a bike ride or a run or a long walk or even doing a little bit of home training. And I don't know if I've lost any weight. I feel stronger. I feel healthier. The numbers don't show it, but I'm still trying. It's a little bit harder now. Maybe it's because winter is on its way, and so my body just wants to build up the body fat to stay warm. Whatever the case may be, I'm still out here, and I'm gonna keep doing my thing. So let's go. If you allow me to make a little bit of social commentary, I do think that there are people out there right now who are trying to burn bridges, especially on social media. A lot of people are just stirring the social media waters, trying to cause controversy, politicize everything. It's a scary world that we live in today. Everyone seems angry. Everyone seems to have a side or a point or an argument. And so it's made the world a crazier place to live in. And people are intentionally burning bridges for the sake of being right. I don't know if it's worth it. As for me, I like to consider myself someone who likes to build bridges, connect people, allow people to have dialogue with each other, try to understand each other. Now, the problem is though, nowadays, even if you try to do that, people get on you for not having an opinion, not taking a side. People say that you have to choose a side. Do you have to? Really? I don't know, maybe you do. But I still prefer to build bridges instead of burning them. All right, I just come to my first bridge I'm going to cross. I'm going to try to cross every bridge that I see. This one is Hangang Bridge. I hope the elevator works. Come on, work, baby, work. Oh yeah. All right, look both ways before entering into traffic. Let's go. So here's a question that I have. What's better? To live in unity, peace, and harmony? Or to be right? I mean, there is value in truth, but sometimes truth is not truth. Truth, by definition, needs to be objective. Nowadays, truth is very subjective. So, in order to argue your truth, and in order for you to be right, what are we giving up in society nowadays? I don't know. You know, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. I believe that. Jesus is the ultimate truth. But even when it comes to Christianity lately, I wonder, you know, what do people believe is truth? There's a lot of different theologies out there, a lot of different ideas and thoughts. Perhaps you could even call them philosophies more than theologies. However, I wonder how many of them are based on Christ or based on humanism. Something to think about. All right, that looks like the next bridge. That's the World Cup bridge. So let's see if there's a way to get up there. All right, I'm on the World Cup bridge. Tell me what you think. You like the Hangang bridge or the World Cup bridge better? All right, now I gotta find a way to get off the bridge and get back down onto the Han River bike path. So this is the way down, but it's super steep. So there's no way I'm riding my bicycle down this way. Just be safe and walk it down. It's so steep. It feels like a mini jog. Oh yeah, this is nice. Sometimes I wonder, why do people always have to be right? I mean, what are they going to gain from it? By winning an argument, is someone going to give them money? Give them some kind of reward or something like that? You know, the reality is we live in a world not of black and white. It's actually a world of gray. So sometimes there is no right or wrong answer. You gotta find the answers in between. And yet, everything seems so polarized, as if you have to be right or wrong. Actually, I just took a wrong turn because I think that's the next bridge right there. Let's turn around. So far, I've been lucky. Every elevator that I've hit going up to the bridges, they've been working. So I haven't had to carry my bike up any stairs yet. Let's cross my fingers, knock on wood, and hope that remains the case. All right, Yanghua Bridge. Let's go. Of the three bridges so far, I think this is the one I don't like the most, but it's still nice. There's actually a coffee shop, a small little cafe right here on the bridge. This one right here. Okay, let's keep going. Yeouido Park. It's a really pretty park. And with these buildings here, it's overlooking the park. It's kind of nice. All right, this is the way up to Mapo Bridge. All right, here I am at Mapo Bridge. This is bridge number 4 today. This is another one of my favorite bridges that I like to cross. I call this the roller coaster because it kind of feels like one. I'm gonna write it down, but this is kind of steep too, so I'm gonna make sure I keep my hands on the brakes. So I guess the question is, how many bridges am I gonna cross today? And when am I gonna turn back? Well, I'm not sure yet. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Alright, the next bridge I want to take is that one right up there. It's the Hangang Bridge. This is the first bridge that was constructed over the Han River. It's probably reconstructed as well. I want to see if there is a way for me to get across this. So it seems like I found a path to get on the Hangang Bridge. I hope this elevator works. I'm not sure where this elevator is going to take me. I hope it takes me outside. Or not. That was unexpected. Maybe I'll try second floor. That's like a cafe. Weird. Oh yeah, it's steep and there are leaves, so I don't want to slip. I'm going to take it slow. Now there is something I want to say about social media. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Actually, nowadays you can learn so much from social media. There's so much information out there, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube. But there is also a lot of trashy stuff out there too. But that's the world we live in today. Anybody can put content out there. And I'm trying to do my part to put wholesome content, helpful content, even if nobody watches it, I will still do it. But yeah, that's the world we live in today. So it's not like you can avoid it. But what you gotta do is you gotta be creative and savvy and also benefit others. If you're gonna do it wisely, do it well, and do it with love. You know what I mean? Alright, here's the next question that I have. The next bridge is that bridge right there, Dongho Bridge. I've never crossed it before. I'm kind of curious now. Yes, sir. Oh, I love this. This is great. And look at that train going next to me. This is super cool. All right, here's the first obstacle. I have this these stairs to go down. But the problem is if I go down here, I don't know where it's gonna take me. Because I don't think it's gonna take me to the river. So what I think I'm gonna actually do is go back across the bridge and then go from there. So let's try to figure this out. So this is what I decided to do. I got one more bridge down this way. It's Jamsu Bridge. It's one of my favorite bridges. So I'm going to hit that one. I could go a little bit further, but I realized I've already hit about 25, 26 kilometers. So I think it's a good point to turn back around and go home. So with that said, let's hit one more bridge and let's go do this. Alright, so that's it for my ride today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this ride, then don't forget to press that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next ride.